Good day everyone, Aldrin here. Today we're going to take a look at Private VPN. Private VPN is a virtual private network service that keeps your information safe and your activity private. It's also great for online content streaming. So if you want to watch TV shows or movies online, it's great for that as well. Private VPN was founded back in 2009 in Sweden by, I'll try to pronounce this as best as I can. So please bear with me there. Please bear with me here. It's called Privat Kommunikation Sverige AB, or Private Communication Sweden AB. It is, as I said, based in Sweden, so it gives it that advantage of being in a location with one of the world's strongest privacy laws. You'll definitely be sure that your information is safe. So today we're going to take a look at some of its features and available plans. Then we're going to learn how to install and use the product to test the quality of this product to see its pros and cons. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so of course, first things first, we're gonna check out their website, so and see what information we can get from there. So as we can see here, they have their basic features available on their website. So they have unlock or unblock the geo-restricted media. They also have military grade encryption, which is very nice. And they also protect up to, I believe, 6 devices. They're located in 60 different locations around the world, and they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee available. And yes, there we go. So they have up to 60 devices available on their for their service. They also have other more advanced features such as their kill switch feature. They also have let's see here, port forwarding as well, also including a few others. I believe they have a I don't see it here, but I know that they have a SOCKS 5 and HTTP proxy available as well. They also allow Netflix on some of their servers, and they also allow torrenting as well if you're into downloading stuff online. Let's go ahead and then take a look at their pricing. Their pricing is pretty cheap, actually. Earlier, it was a little bit different when I was going around their website. Previously, it was $10 per month for the 1 month, and then they also have, I think it was $6 for 3 months. I don't remember how much was the 1 year one. They had a 1 year plan, but this one has now changed. So for this one, it's $7.67 for 1 month. For the 3 months, it's $4.88. And now instead of 1 year, it's now 13 months for $3.82. All of them have that 30-day money-back guarantee as well. The other thing that I did notice as well was they had a free trial available as well, and it's for 7 days. So you can actually get a free trial for this product. Yes, there we go. So 7 days free trial, and just create your account, and yeah, then you're good to go. All right. So let's go ahead and go back to the this is the prices page. So well, you can make your account here, and you can just put your email, your password, and then select your preferred payment method. So we'll just go ahead and do that, and then get back to you. Okay. Let's see how. Excuse me. All right. So we just click agree over here and install, and we wait for it to. Oh, all right. We'll. All right, so now we just wait for the installation, or yeah, the installation process, and we'll get to the app right away. All right, that took a little bit longer than I was hoping for, but it seems to be processing a few things here for us. Hopefully yours was downloading, or hopefully yours installed a little bit faster It is processing a few other profiles, so we're going to have to wait a little bit, and hopefully this will be done soon. All right, so it looks like it's finishing up here, and we can go ahead and get started and see how this product is. All right, so now the installation is complete. We have to restart the computer, so we'll have to get back to you. All right, so we are now back. So let's go ahead and boot up Private VPN here. Say yes. And we're gonna log in and see take a look at the app, excuse me. All right, so now we just have to log in. And we can, they have a few different options available here. So we have the advanced menu, which will open up this dashboard. So we're currently connected. We can select a server. This one is currently set to Sweden, but we can change that to other locations as well. The other thing that I do like about this app is that they have dedicated servers for specific IP, or if you like to torrent, there is that option as well. So we have for Netflix here. They have for Netflix here a few servers available out there. Wow, that's actually a lot. As you can see, there are some numbers here. This is your ping for that location. And then you can also add them onto your favorites as well. So that's kind of nice to have. Just click the arrow here. It's a very tiny arrow. You can also just select via all the servers. So they have all the servers available here, and then you have your favorites available as well. But we don't have any right now, so we'll fill that up eventually. They also have their connection type. You can change them to any of these. It defaults to the TUN plus UDP plus 1194. But there's other options as well. We'll just leave it at that. And they also have the AES 128 GCM and up to 256. Normally you should probably pick the 256 one, but let's go back to GCM for now as the default setting, and then you can also well, you can just connect from here, but we'll do that in a little bit. Let's take a look at the other settings as well. So you can have this start up as well when you start the your computer or device, and then you can also have it connect automatically on startup, reconnect when connection is on failure, and then you can have Windows notifications. I generally keep that off. I don't really like having too many connections. And then we can also have it minimize on start as well, and then our only language is English. So they have install repair as well as your logs. So if you have some issues and contact support, you can open this up and show them your logs to see. So this will actually help them solve your issue. And then yeah, so they have IPv6 leak protection, DNS leak protection, so those are very welcome additions. Kill switch and application guard, so you can select specific applications for your device as well. So you can have also stealth, which will bypass VPN and DPI firewalls, but it will slow down your connection. So do keep note of that. All right, so now let's actually go ahead and go back to our dashboard and connect with our above settings and see how that works. All right, so we are now connecting to a VPN. Let's go to the simple view. I kind of prefer that one a little bit. It's taking a little bit, hopefully. I think, oh, right, because I left it on the Sweden one, but yeah, there we go. So now let's go ahead and test these connections out using Netflix first of all. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so let's go to Netflix really quick. Let's pick me. I don't have kids. It does send us to Netflix. We're currently connected to the Sweden server. Let's go ahead and try a specific show that my Netflix benchmark, which is basically Lucifer. Let's resume, click resume here. Up, yeah. So obviously Sweden doesn't work with, well, at least this show is not available in Sweden, so let's go ahead and change that. Let's go back to choose a location and see. Oh, okay, there we go. So let's go to Netflix so we can pick which one is best suited for this. Let's try Canada first and see if it will work from there. All right, so now we are connected to Canada. It did send me to Toronto too. I had some trouble with Toronto 1 or just Toronto on there earlier, so I had to change it up. But now we are connected, so let's go ahead and try this one more time because that didn't work for Sweden. So let's go see on Canada. Oh, all right, it looks like it's loading the episode. It's taking a little while, but it is better than earlier, so I think we're pretty good there. And yeah, it's loading up pretty quick. I think we are pretty good with the Netflix test for Canada. Now let's go ahead and try our other servers. So let's go ahead and try the US servers. Let's do, oops. Let's go ahead and try Los Angeles, since they have a pretty good ping. All right, so now we are connected. So let's go ahead and try that again. Let's refresh this page here and see how well it works. And it's loading up again. It's taking a little while as the other one, but of course we are trying to connect to a server that's far away. I have the audio muted here, so just in case you guys can hear me. But yeah, it's loading up pretty fast. No lag problems, so you can stream this pretty well. Now let's go ahead and try the UK servers and disconnect here and choose a location. And let's try that process again using UK. So let's go for the lowest ping here, London 2 in my case. It could be different for you as well. It just depends on your location. So some of these numbers might change depending on either time or your current location. So keep that in mind. All right, so we are now connected. Let's go ahead and do that again. Well, it's loading up pretty well, but let's go ahead and refresh the page here. All right, so that was previously connected to the US server, but this one is not available in the UK server. So we're gonna have to stay on the US servers for Netflix. And so far, that's it for the Netflix. Let's go ahead and try the speed test. Let's go ahead and try London first, since we're already connected to it, and see how fast it is. And yeah, we'll just have to wait for that to finish testing out. It is taking longer than what we want there. So 204. We saw on the app itself it was 205, so just slightly less than what the app was reporting. And the download speed is actually pretty decent. What we normally get here is about 16 megabits per second, and the upload speed is around relatively the same as well. But we'll see how well it is with the UK server here. So of course, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit lower, but it is going up a little bit to 1 megabits? No, megabytes, because it's a lower B. And yeah, there we go. That is our result. But let's try a different server. So let's disconnect here really quick. Choose a location. We're going to go back to the US server and see how fast that goes. If it could let me, not Thailand, cancel. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to Los Angeles and see how fast that one is, because it seems to be on the green when it comes to the ping, which is very good. And we would want that. So we are now connected. Let's go ahead and refresh speed test here. And all right, let's go back. Sorry. Okay. All right, there we go. Yes. So let's go ahead and click go. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Hopefully it's as fast as what we saw earlier. Um, the ping is taking a little while. 166, not too bad, not too far off from where we had seen. I think it was 164, I believe, which is relatively still pretty low. It might be high for some people, but 166 ping is pretty okay for us here in Philippines. All right, so the download speed is pretty decent actually. Now let's go ahead and see the upload speed, which is, oh, actually a little bit better than the UK one, but that's because it's a little bit closer to where we picked earlier. Yeah, there we go. We have almost 1.5 megabytes per second. So let's go ahead and try this out with Canada. We got to disconnect first um, and choose another location. Let's go and try Canada. You know what? Let's actually do all servers and see if they have better. Oh, so let's try Vancouver because it is pretty close to us, and hopefully that will help as well. And I've never been to Vancouver, but I have gone to Toronto before for a little bit. Oh, all right. So we are now connected. So let's try that again and see how well the speed is. All right, so it's still finding an optimal server, so we'll have to, all right, so we are now connected. Let's go ahead and try it out. The ping hopefully is still around the same. I think it was 150 something, 56, I can't remember. But okay, so it's a little bit higher than what we had in Los Angeles, but now let's see the download speeds. Oh boy, it's doing a really slow crawl here, but it is steadily going up, which is kind of good. Oh, all right, so it's slower than the other ones, but hopefully we'll see the upload and oh boy, the upload speeds are not doing so hot either. It is a bit of a big decrease in speed, but yeah, the upload speed is just terrible. But some of the other servers did have a pretty good speed, so I think it's a little bit touch and go when it comes to their specific servers, and hopefully you'll find one that will work faster for you. They do have a really easy to use interface with their product, so I think that's a pretty big bonus. Their high-grade encryption, as we saw earlier here, let's go ahead and open that up again. We can select many different connection types and encryption for their protection service, or for their for their protection. And also torrenting is allowed as well. In addition to that, if you do not like or end up not wanting to use their service again, you do have that 30-day money-back guarantee available as well. There were some cons that I did notice from the reviews as well. Some people did say that they do keep their log files. It's also based on their agreement. If you read the whole agreement, they do keep some information, just the cookies and your IP address, but it's not too big of a problem, I guess, if you're not worried about those. They're the ones who will be mostly keeping it. Netflix was a bit spotty, but they do have their, let's go back here, they do have their, disconnect, they do have a dedicated servers for their specific apps or service. So that's, yeah, like what we saw here earlier. Some of them do not work actually, but I feel most of what I've seen so far is pretty good, so I think that's okay. The other problem is that they are part of the 14 Eyes jurisdiction, so just keep that in mind. Private VPN is a seasoned service, given that it's been around for some time, but not without its own issues, of course. If they do offer really good encryption and many protocol options as well, so you'll definitely feel at ease or feel safe. They also have a free trial option available as well, which is great if you just want to try it out. It's great for streaming, as we just saw earlier, and other online content as well, so you can just binge all the content, online content all day long. Well, that's all we have for today, guys. Hopefully this video was of some help. Definitely check out some of our other videos on the channel. So I've been Aldrin, and see you guys next time.